Earlier this year, I was in bed with Jennifer McClain. She told us about her cast party and Fire Island adventures. In bed with Jennifer McClain. Watch this. Hey folks, you know, it's time for the big interview. So at the Faye What Show, we want to introduce you to interesting people who are so important to our LGBTQ plus community. This morning, I present to you an interview with one such influential queer trailblazer adjacent, Miss Jennifer McClain. Jennifer McClain has been entertaining audiences for over 20 years, right? She started at age 2. All right. In venues ranging from small bars to large charity events. She has appeared on CNN performing in Key West for New Year's Eve. And she also performs in New York City, Fire Island, and on the high seas. A favorite in the South Florida scene, she is a multi-award winning singer and entertainer. She won Best Local Celebrity, Best Artist, Musician, and Best Actor, okay, from SFGN and also Out South Florida. And Your Choice Awards, Best Local Entertainer and Actor, baby, from Out South Florida 2024. She can also be seen in the feature film Big Easy Queens as Poodles Mackenzie. Welcome to the Faye What Show, the incredible Miss Jennifer McClain!
Yay! Woo!
Yay! Hey, Poodles!
Hi!
I'm so happy to have you in bed, you know? I mean, I can't believe that it's been so long since I've had you on my show.
It was before the movie.
Yes.
It was
when you,
you were doing Double Trouble.
Double Trouble.
Double Trouble, yeah.
Double Trouble. And I remember because during that time, you guys were also doing your boozy events.
I think we had just started doing the Boozy Belters.
Yes. And I couldn't remember Belter, so it was always like, yeah, the Boozy Bitches, the Boozy Bitches event. And I'd be
somebody called us that yesterday.
And I'm like, but it wasn't like, it was total respect.
No, yeah, of course.
It was with total respect to both of you, but it was just like, I couldn't remember. And it was like, yeah, the Boozy Bitches. So Miss Jennifer, so much to get to. Okay. I've got so many questions and so many things, and I'm so excited. All right. So
do it.
Let's start with this. Okay. Is there a dream goal singing gig that you have in your mind, like something that you dream about, the new Pope was just brought out, right? Pope Leo. Like, would that be a goal for you to sing for the Pope or to sing for Barbara Streisand or to sing for, not the president, but
not this one.
Not this one, like, is there a dream person that you would like to sing for?
I mean, I don't know about a dream person. I like to perform for everybody. I mean, there's definitely been times that there've been, people in my audiences that I've felt more, maybe not nervous, but like having Billy Porter come into a show.
Yes.
Pretty cool. John McDaniel.
Yes.
Having him come into my show and say,
be a fan.
And say complimentary things, like say nice things to me. He was at one of my shows recently, and I went back to their table and I was talking while somebody else was on stage, and they said, there was another music director, Bruce Barnes, who I met in Palm Springs. And they were just both so complimentary, and I just said, I'm going to just stay here for the rest of the night. Like, I'm not going anywhere.
I'm going to sing all my songs from this table,
It was so nice.
Oh,
so I don't know about like a dream, like, maybe, obviously Broadway would be nice.
Mm-hmm, of course.
Not going to lie.
Of course.
That would be pretty cool.
I mean, you never know, And I love that, like what you said, like you're just happy to be in front of an audience,
Yeah.
One of the reasons why I was so attracted to you was because of your allyship. You're such an ally. Like, you're beyond ally. If there was an ally of the Mother Effing Year award, you should get it, all right? Because the things that you've got to deal with, being LGBTQ plus adjacent, what I mean? You're always surrounded by us. You deal with all the marginalization that we deal with. I mean, most of it's directed at us, and you've got to take it also. People think that you're a drag queen or think that you're gay.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Like, have you always been an ally since you were a small little Jennifer?
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, I didn't know it at the time. I did go to prom with a guy who later came out.
Shut up! You were the beard already.
I was the beard already. But we doubled with another friend of mine who was out in high school, and a girlfriend of ours. So it was, I had no idea at the time, but He knew.
He knew.
He knew he was safe going with me.
Yes. Yes, and is that something that has always been the case? Have you always been attracted to the queer folks around you? Like, I mean, advocacy can be seen in a lot of different ways.
Yeah.
And your main audience is LGBTQ. You entertain whoever, okay?
Yeah.
And you entertain the masses, and you do plenty of straight things also. But like, we can find you a couple times a week at gay venues.
Yeah.
Was that something always that, are you more comfortable in gay venues? Like, how did that become such a big part of Jennifer McClain?
Well, I did, right out of college, I did some cruise ships and I did some theme parks and that kind of thing. And I went to school for musical theater. So Broadway music, show tunes was always part of my, performance.
Yeah. And your education, and all the queer kids are in all those classes also.
Right. So I was looking to, how did this happen? I was the person that I was engaged to was working on a cruise ship as an officer, and the ship was docked in Fort Lauderdale.
Nice.
And we had made this arrangement that if we couldn't be on the same ship, one of us would stay on land. Well, he was an officer, so he made more money, so I was staying, on land. And I said, okay, well, I like to sing show tunes. Who likes show tunes? Old people and gay people. Here I come, South Florida.
I have found myself a home.
I'm like, what better place to go than South Florida?
Exactly. And so, did you end up marrying him?
No.
Oh,
no.
Wow. Okay.
No, that went
south.
Way south, down the
Listen,
tubes, yeah.
Things have expirations, like milk.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
And some, you probably saved yourself a lot of devastation from not having to marry him and going through all of that.
Sure.
You know what I mean? I mean, that's how I look at things. When things expire like that, it's for a reason. That's the universe kind of protecting.
Well, I mean, it got me here, so.
Exactly. It did what it was supposed to do.
It got me to South Florida, yeah.
We're a lot alike, Miss Jennifer. We're always surrounded by gay boys, right? Hi, John Murdoch. Hi, Cal. Hi, Tony. Hi, all our gay boys out there that we know and love. How do you date surrounded by okay, I'm a lesbian married to a woman. I don't have to look anymore. You know what I mean? So I'm fine. How do you date if you're always surrounded by gay men?
Well, honestly, I don't.
Okay.
It's been a very, very long time since I have even wanted to.
Okay. And so that's personal reasoning. That's personal decision making in that you have not gone out of your way to put yourself out there.
No, exactly. In fact, it's I joke, but it's true. Every time I meet somebody, a guy, obviously, anytime I meet a guy, I just automatically assume he's gay. That way, I'm always myself.
Yeah, I love
I'm never
that.
trying to
impress
in such a way, whatever.
Yeah.
But when I was dating, because, speaking of impressing people.
She's talking about dating and she's putting her chip out there.
Everything's coming undone here. But in being as that I worked almost exclusively in the gay clubs, it was bartenders, servers, and strippers. Mm-hmm. And that, I don't know if you say dating. I hope my mom's not. Hi, Mom.
Hi, Mom. Hi, Senora.
I don't know if you just call it dating, but that would be the people that I would be amongst.
Yes.
But also, if I were to date somebody, they would have to be so comfortable with the gay community that meeting somebody outside the gay community wouldn't necessarily translate.
Yeah, and a lot of people don't know how to seamlessly incorporate themselves into this community like you do.
Yeah.
It's got to be such a special person. And he's out there. That's the thing. You know what I mean? No, I'm serious. Like, all you gay boys that hang around Jennifer McClain, right? All of you know a straight man out there. You got an uncle, a brother, an ex that you dropped that became straight after you, whatever it is, all right? You've got someone out there.
A son,
all right?
A lot of older gays.
Whatever. We're looking for 42 to 60. That's the age range, all right? Send the photo, and they've got to have a job. Jennifer ain't taking care of nobody.
No.
We ain't got time for that. We ain't got time for that.
That's the other thing, too. After being on my own for so long, it's like, I don't want to put up with anybody else's BS.
Yes.
It's
no. I get it, but it's that special person, Jennifer, that's
Well,
out
I mean,
there.
sure, if they fall into my lap and they have a yacht and a and a fat 401k. You thought I was going to say something else, didn't you?
I did. I did, and that's also a factor, though. You know.
Of course.
So, like I was telling you before, I had met you before with Miss B, and you perform all over town, and I've been blessed to work with you on quite a few occasions. I think the first one might have been like a holiday spectacular a couple of years ago, and I was so freaking nervous because like you and Miss B are just like the end all and be all for me, like like it's just. Anyway, but from bar mitzvahs to celebration of lives. Okay, we've had to do together.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
Miss Jennifer is always professional. She's always a delight. She's an incredible talent. And for someone that has to be a host of some of these events, and some of these events, you folks out there don't know what the behind the scenes entails, right? Sometimes I get a napkin with some names on it and I'm told, here's the run of show. Make something with it, get on stage, introduce them, make sure people know who they are, you know? And when you work with people like Jennifer, they make it so easy for you, It's like, Jen, what's your first song? Okay, can I say this? Of course, you can say whatever the hell you want,
I do. Yeah. Like, usually I'm like that. Yeah, I've been trying to come up with like an intro, like a tag, like something like short and sweet, like, and I don't know, so if anybody out there has any ideas.
Yeah. What's the hardest part of your job?
Oh gosh, the hardest part?
I mean, because you are a one-man company, all right? You are the manager. You are the
I'm the booking
You're
agent.
the marketing and branding. You're the booking. You're the hair and makeup. You're the wardrobe. You're the music selection. You know what I mean? You are everything.
Yeah. I mean, the hardest part sometimes is drumming up the gigs. Getting the work. I have my regular shows, but then trying to get out there and get more work.
Yeah.
And see what's out there. So but that's a lot of networking, and I'm pretty good at that. So
yeah.
So that's hard. And other than that, trying not to wear the same outfit 2 weeks in a row.
Oh my God, Jen. I'm going to call out a gay boy right now. Bud Bueller, okay? If you're watching, it's you, all right? It's you. So, my viewers know that my secret to not having the same dress twice is that I get all my clothes at Goodwill. And then secondary, I have a dress subscription. I pay a certain amount of money and they send me 8 dresses a month. I send them back. It's beautiful. That's what it is, And I do that because gay boys, you can wear the same polo for 3 weeks in a row. But if Jennifer wears the same dress on stage that she wore for another event that you saw her at, you're going to call her out. Bud did that to me, okay? I had a dress that I had worn once to maybe a networking thing, and then I might have worn it to Queer News Tonight and went out to eat afterwards. And he was like, you wore that dress before on this day. And I was like,
Bud.
Wow. But they'll do that to us. You know what I mean? And I can see how that could be a hard part.
But at the same time, it's so funny because, like, they don't always notice when you don't. Like, I think it was maybe my 10th week at Aquaplex. And I was like, I want you all to notice that I have not worn the same outfit. I've not repeated any outfits in the 10 weeks. And they were like, yeah. I was so proud of it. And they were like, yeah, no big deal.
No big deal. Like, damn it.
I'm like, come on.
Damn it, you gay boys. So that's
what I'd like to do. I'd like to do a show like Varla Jean or Suddenly Seymour, the queens that like have their costumes and wear the same outfit. I mean, they do multiple outfits per show usually. Yeah. But like every show,
that's what they wear.
Yeah.
That's it. Yeah.
So like it's not like, oh God, what am I gonna wear tonight? Oh, yeah. Wait, did I wear that last week? Wait, let me go back to my camera and look at my photos. Like,
oh my God.
And I mean, I remember. I think it was Tiffany Ariagas at one point had her little handler, her little whoever was going around with her, that had a book where it was written down every single outfit that she wore.
Wow, that's smart.
Yeah,
and tedious. But
but if you got somebody following you around anyway.
Yeah, exactly. If you got somebody walking around saying, what's your job? Your job is to write down what I wear every single day and make sure that I don't duplicate it. I mean, that's, I'll take that gig, But you see, boys, what we have to go through, and we do it for you at the end of the day. It's crazy.
We do.
So you're just an incomparable talent in so many different ways. You're also an incredible actor. Let's talk about Big Easy Queens for a minute, all right? So the movie had all my favorites in it. It had you, Miss B, Matthew Darren, Alexander Zenos, Susie Toot.
Susie Toot. Come on.
Susie Toot, top 5. Killing it.
She's amazing.
Big Easy Queens has been in film festivals. I saw it 3 times. You looked like you were having such an incredible time as Poodles.
Oh, it was so good. I just, Eric Miss Bouvier asked me if I wanted to do a movie, and I was like, yeah, why not? I've never done that before. And Robert Lelou was writing the screenplay, and he had written the murder mystery that we did, and he had written the Double Trouble show that we were here promoting when we were here last time. And I said, okay. I said, but I want a character that is nothing like me, that is nothing like who I am, that is nothing like my personality. And he just wrote this just juicy character.
Yes, you were a badass.
I'm evil. It's like, I love it. I love it so much. Yeah, it was really fun to do that. To do, and Susie and I, like, we got together and we rehearsed our scenes so that when we went into to shoot the film, we knew all our lines. We just rattled them up. I think we had to shoot each scene, like, I want to say 4 times, but we never had to reshoot for dialogue.
For a mistake.
It was never us. It was just from different angles.
Yes. Got it.
Different angles and stuff.
Were you surprised by all that it takes to make a film like this? Like 4 takes,
I was like,
different angles.
Coming from a theater background, it's like whatever's on the stage is what
out
happens,
there.
And you really have to be very specific on your mark and on your cues and on your lines and everything, because for continuity, if they're going to film from over your shoulder for one scene and facing you one scene, and you tilt your head one way, it's going to,
Yep.
It's going to be,
it won't be
awkward.
The same as the last one. So you have to, things like that you would never think of, Well, I love the movie. If you haven't seen the movie, figure out a way to see it, because it's so entertaining. It's a fun movie, man. And it even made me so much happier because I had friends in the movie, and to see them come out of their shell in different aspects. Like Matthew was just Matthew, you know what I mean? But I felt like everybody else was kind of like, it was a completely different character that they were used to.
Matthew got to be a sexy man. I mean, that's what he is.
Like I said, Matthew was just Matthew, And so let's talk real quick also about all this shit with Naples Pride, right? So Eric Swanson, who is Miss Bouvier, right? Mm-hmm. Staunch advocate, was not going to take no shit from nobody, said that he was going to help Naples Pride, Naples Pride lost a lot of sponsorships because of how the world is right now.
Well, what happened, I don't know all the details.
We're paraphrasing, the story.
But, they were told, their permits that they had to get, that anybody would have to get to do an event in a public park, but their permits were like exorbitantly high, and I believe narrowly constrained. Like, you can, you can't, and like 4 times the amount they were last year or something like that. So they were going to court to fight this, and Eric said, I want to take it upon myself to raise $10,000 to help with the fees and with any legal fees. Mm-hmm. So he did that. He did that at his shows. He raised money. It's like, this next song is just for Naples Pride. He did it online, and people donated, and he raised $10,000. And you want to go and.
Well, then people are always talking crap, right? People get mad when our community feels marginalized and fights back. Right? And Eric was like, oh, we're not going to take this. We're going to raise this money ourselves. And then these folks, the Gap band, whatever those people are, started researching everything possible about Eric Swanson and his background, and came up with Big Easy Queens, talking all this nonsense about children being on set around drag queens and possible child abuse because of it, that the children as in plural, were subjected to be around certain situations that they shouldn't have been.
He said in a big banner, this guy put out, Eric Swanson was the single largest donor for Naples Pride, was the star of a XXX porn movie,
that was it.
Big Easy Queens, And his character was big bitch. Like, wrong.
And wrong. Yeah.
All of it. It was just like absolutely false information.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe we could do a version that's XXX rated, but we didn't.
Maybe that'll just be for the OnlyFans page that we're going to start later on, But the reality is that, I mean, it's not by no means is it a porn, and you folks know this. It's not a porn movie.
Yeah.
It had one person that was underage in the movie. Their part was filmed solely on their own, where there were no drag queens on set for that. They didn't even have to take those extra lengths, but they did because it was an uneasy time during that time.
Yeah, it was during the drag bands and everything like that when we filmed, and we didn't even know. And Eric would tell you this too. When we had our premiere at the film festival, we weren't sure if we were going to be able to have a red carpet outside because Eric and Susie were coming in drag. Yeah. And the film festival, the guys that ran it, it was Popcorn Frights where we premiered, and they were wonderful. And they said, we don't care. We don't care. No. We're doing it. Yep. Just, walk the red carpet and everything. But there may be some news very soon. Oh yeah, about that. About the movie. Yeah. Oh yeah. Big Easy Queens 2. Oh no, about the first one. Oh okay. Well, but about being able to watch it. Okay. Ooh, I know what it is. I'm not gonna say it because then I'm gonna spoil the surprise. But I'll tell you later. But I think I know. It's gonna be streaming. You'll be able to see it. It's gonna be streaming, isn't it? Yes! I don't know. You'll be able to see it. I don't know anything. But listen, Eric was able to turn these, all of you were able to turn these negative comments into good. I think it's given the movie even more applause and more spotlight, They do say that no publicity is bad publicity. Yep. So there it is. So there it is. So if people go searching for a porn and they type in Big Easy Queens, you'll probably find something, but it won't be our movie. You know what I mean? It's true. I typed in sexy nuns once. Yeah, things come up. All right. Let's talk about Cast Party, okay? Let's talk about Cast Party Mondays at Aquaplex, okay? First of all, I didn't know that Cast Party Mondays has been around since 2010. Yeah. Wow. I started it at well, it was Bill's Filling Station at the time. Oh my God, Bill's! Oh, that takes me back. Now the Eagle. And I had some friends that were on tours in the touring shows, and they said, "Oh, you should do something on Mondays when we don't have a show." And I started doing it back then, and I've been with a break. Of course, like everybody took a little break in 2020 because there was no shows to promote or to whatever. And I just moved it to Aquaplex at the end of February, and it is so great. It's so fun. Like that stage. Well, you've been there. I have. You've been there. Yeah. No, but you please, I get excited when I talk about Aquaplex because it's just like we loved Lips, right? Yeah. Lips was, home, and it was community, and it was our community center, but it needed this life that the Barretts have given. It's just it's incredible what they've done. These boys did what they did in Aquaplex Key West, and they saw that Lips had an issue and decided to help them as well, and here we are. And they're not stopping there. I'm not telling you anything else, but they're definitely not. They're not stopping there. So but Mondays you've had some amazing singers come straight from the stages of Broward, Broward Center, from Slow Burn, from all different places. They've come to Aquaplex to come and join you on stage. And, John and Michael gave you that welcoming in such a big way to do this, because that was seamless how you moved from one to another. It really was. And sometimes you get nervous. It was a leap because, taking the show off the drive. Yep. But just what they have to offer there is the stage. It's all brand new, but the stage is huge. The lighting is incredible. The screen behind, and Vaz Allen is in the booth for me on Mondays during my show, so she can type in, and if we're singing something from Rent, all of a sudden the Rent logo is on the screen behind us. I love that. Or I'm singing Let It Go and the snow machines kick in. Oh my God. And it's just really, and there's smoke geysers and just the effects that that you just don't get
Anywhere else.
Anywhere else. There, I can't think of, honestly, I can't think of another club. Maybe like what's the big concert?
Manor?
No, down on like Himmershey, like not Revolution.
Oh, yeah, Revolution Live. Yeah.
Like they have that kind of thing, like that kind of technical thing that nobody else has.
No. And folks, if you haven't been to Aquaplex, give yourself a little favor, give yourself a little present and head on over there and enjoy yourself. They have incredible deals. The food is delicious. Amanda Austin's over there running shit. Velvet Lenore is over there. And something amazing about the queens over at Aquaplex that I know that you will co-sign on is that those are the hardest working women ever.
Oh, God, yes.
Ever. Boz Allen is one of the badass queens, but she's also in the DJ booth spinning and playing the music, all right? Rihanna Patron is a badass bitch, and then she's also behind the bar making the drinks, you know what I mean? Like, it don't, you know, like everybody's doing two or three things.
They're taking orders and they're you know, serving your tables and pouring your drinks and pouring your shots. And
all of that.
And then getting up on stage and doing a phenomenal performance. And then the Aquamarines, the guys.
Oh my God, the boys, yes.
Love that they added that. That's such a cool thing. And I mean, I gotta say my favorite is Jay Wolf.
Oh
Lenore.
my God, I love Jay Wolf, Lenore's son. Oh, I love him. He just won a crown. He's adorable. He is adorable.
He is just the sweetest. He really is.
Eric, Rowley, all those boys are just incredible. They go between here and Key West, and they are a show on their own. And they're sexy as hell, and they could dance, you know. So it's a production. Yeah,
exactly. So we have the Aquanettes, which is the girls. We have the Aquamarines, which are the boys. And I said I would like to be an Aquanaut.
And I'm from Jersey, so I'll be the Aquanet, all right? As in the hairspray, and we're done.
No, that's what the girls are, the Aquanettes.
I know, but just one.
Oh, because you're Jersey.
Yeah.
Right.
Just one.
Not Aquanettes.
Yeah, just one.
She's just Aquanet.
That's it. With 2 T's.
Singular.
3 T's. Whatever.
At least a few T's.
A few T's. So the cast party, make sure you go. And it's a perfect day. It's Monday. There's drink specials. Like I said, the food is delicious. You know, but every night of the week, they've got something else going on. They've got bingo other days. They've got trivia other days. They've got, you know, brunches. They've got everything.
Celebrity
Check out
impersonators, brunches, Broadway. Matthew Darren's doing a monthly show there. There's a monthly burlesque show now on Tuesdays.
Wow.
They've what else is new? They're starting a male review.
Ooh.
Sexy male review.
Well, why not?
I mean, hey.
You know, like this, the great places, one of the many great things about Aquaplex is that, a lot of these places cater to the straight community, but Aquaplex open, you know, we're so belong there. We're so welcome there as well, that it really is. You go there on a Sunday afternoon, it's full of everything.
Yeah. It really is.
Literally, you know. Somewhere else that's not full of everything, but full of gay boys is Fire Island. You're also going to be there.
I am.
My God. I love fucking Fire Island. I love Fire Island. Chanteuse on the Loose. Tell me about that.
Well, that's the show that I wrote, that I did last year at the Laurie Beachman Theater in New York.
Okay.
So it was like my New York cabaret debut. I've performed in New York for many years, but more on like the request shows like we do on the Drive. And this was a scripted show that I did, and it's a lot of stories just about my life. You know, I am the chanteuse. I am on the loose.
I love it.
And so I did it there, and I reached out to a friend of mine who is the president of the Arts Project of Cherry Grove, and I submitted to do the show at the Community House, which is the oldest LGBT theater in the country.
Oh, wow.
It's been operating, I believe it's 73 years.
Holy crap.
Yeah.
Wow,
and
that's amazing.
They accepted me to do it, and I'll be there in August, and I am so excited. I've been going up to Fire Island for probably close to 15 years. And doing shows up there with my friend Portia and shows on my own. Julie James and I did a show up there 10 years ago. Gosh, 10 years ago. And but this will be the first time that I'm doing something that's it's a ticketed event, and it's you know, more theatrical, and I'm very excited. My friend Kenny Green, who I've known for like over 20 years, is going to play for me for that show.
Oh, I love
that.
I'm
really, really, really excited about that.
I love that. Are you going to talk about your high school boy that was gay?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. There's a whole story about hi Robbie Swan.
Hi, Robbie Swan. Sorry.
No, we just went to prom together. We didn't date.
No, I get it. I get it.
And
But
then
I mean, come on.
and
That's
then
a funny
then
story.
I heard that
in
he
your
came out, and then I ran into him in Key West.
life. And you're like, bro,
I was like,
you could have told me.
you could tell anybody. You could tell me.
I'm telling you, seriously. So here at the Faye What Show, we love to have this opportunity to get to know our guests better, right? So we play a game called Say What with Faye What. And basically, I give you two options and you answer with one back, okay? So if I say to you, Drag Race or Project Runway, what would you say?
Drag Race.
All right, so then it's a speed round, so we're going to start now, all right?
Okay, I'm ready.
Wicked or Gladiator 2?
Wicked.
Cash or Cash Apps?
Cash.
Pizza or Chinese?
Pizza.
Sicilian slice or regular slice?
Ooh, regular.
Shopping in store or online?
Online.
Football or basketball? None.
Neither.
Pickleball or tennis?
Tennis.
Cake or pie?
Key lime pie. Pie.
Kapai.
Pie.
Kapai. Lady Gaga or Beyonce?
Gaga.
Oprah Winfrey or Michelle Obama?
Ooh, Michelle Obama.
The View or Abbott Elementary?
Abbott Elementary.
Dogs or cats?
Cats.
Toilet paper and over or toilet paper and over? Under.
Over.
Of course, right? Because you're a normal person.
Because I'm
Folks,
normal, right?
Come on.
Yeah.
Sunrise or sunset?
Sunset.
Christmas or Halloween?
Christmas.
Barbara Streisand or Liza Minnelli?
Oh, lying Barbara.
Instagram or Facebook?
Barbara Minnelli.
Barbara Minnelli. Instagram or Facebook?
Facebook.
New phone or a new pair of shoes?
Shoes.
Tenting or camping?
Yeah.
Tent or camping RV?
Oh,
Excuse me.
RV. Yeah.
Okay, right? Because we have to glamp. We
Yeah,
have to glamp
I'm
it
not
out,
camping,
right?
yeah.
Okay, you're going to be shipped to a gay jail in Puerto Vallarta or P-Town. 3 things that you can't live without.
Oh God. Okay. I guess laptop, makeup bag, phone.
All right. Okay, I would have said a gay boy, but I'm just saying that's just
Well, they're
me.
already there.
Oh, that's true. That's true. You see? That's why Jennifer McClain is smarter than me. Thank you so much, Jennifer McClain, for being on the Faye What Show. Please look into that camera and give them your best. Faye What? Faye What? Yes. Catch Jennifer McClain at Aquaplex Fort Lauderdale Mondays at 8 p.m. to 11 p.m. Saturdays at Alibi Wilton Manors and everywhere else in between. If you follow Jennifer McClain on all social media outlets on Instagram at the Jennifer McClain. All right, you'll know where she's at all the time, right?
Yep.
All right.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much for doing my
Thank
show.
you.
You know that I adore you.
I loved you too.
Well,
I'm so happy. I finally got her in bed. I mean, she got me in bed.
We got each other in bed. That's how it works, right? All right, we'll be right back. This is an important conversation